Welcome to AwakeningYOU channel. If you appreciate what we do, please support us. Thank you. Dear sons and daughters of planet Earth, I am Sananda. I believe you have already received a lot of applause for the work you have done. We are not going to feed each of your egos here. It was a job well done, but it was necessary for everyone. So, there is no reason to continue talking about him. Today I want to start another very important subject as well. We will have another meeting this year. It can now be a physical meeting with much more freedom than it was previously. Today I will give guidelines for what should happen on 11 or 12 or 2022. What I need is to address each group of the letters of Christ. Theoretically, you are all linked to a city, a location. So pay close attention to what I say here. You don't have to ask millions of questions, everything will be very clear. The rules will be as follows: 1. Each group of letters of Christ will come together to take action for the planet. What action will this be? I don't know, you will choose. There are countless actions that can be done for the planet. Search. Don't sit around waiting for someone to tell you what to do. Do your own research, team up with those who already have knowledge, it doesn't matter. To those who are not linked to any group, I would say isolated, will also take action in favor of the planet. And what would this action be? I don't know. The answer is the same. Look for something you can do, look for something to teach people how to take care of the planet, this way everyone will be involved. Whoever is in the groups will act as a group, those who are not in the group or who are unable to be with the group will do it alone, without any problems. So this action will be for everyone whose hearts resonate with what I am asking. If you don't feel like doing anything, it's okay, don't do anything, just participate in the other stage that I'll talk about now. In addition to the actions spread across the planet, we will have a physical meeting, in a location to be determined. What would this place be like? A place that can have the infrastructure to receive many people in a single day. So I ask each one of you, who can visit a place like this, to make it known. But there's one detail: many are currently experiencing serious financial difficulties. But this is not the subject here, so these people will not be able to move to this chosen location. Then all events that will take place in this location will be broadcast to everyone. We will create a schedule, and at each specific time, everything that will be happening in this location will be broadcast. And these people who go to this place will have other tasks to perform. Everything will be informed in due time. Realize that everything is very simple, there is no complication, no despair, no anxiety. We have a good amount of time until the day arrives. Then the location will be looked for, it will be hired, and whoever can go, move, will move. Those who cannot, will watch it live, because it will be broadcast at the time of the event. In parallel, each group will carry out an action on the planet. Anyone who does not have a group or cannot be with the group will do an individual action. The important thing is that each person does their part for Gaia. Gaia needs your help. So research how you can act and invite other people to act with you. It is not restricted to just people from the cards group, it can be anyone. Then you can join other groups that are already taking action for the planet and do it together. It will be much easier than starting from scratch. Why am I speaking so far in advance? Because these places need to be hired in advance, and demand is also not fast. So I ask that anyone who knows places like this, make them known so that the necessary measures can be taken to book this day. Further instructions will be given over time. So start looking today, agreeing, defining what you are going to do. Anyone who has the financial means can travel to the chosen location. Those who don't have it will follow everything live, no one will miss anything, everyone will do their part. So I'm launching here the third meeting of the Letters of Christ of the Lakem project. But I repeat, even those who are not part of the card groups can participate. The action is in favor of the planet, and later on, I will give more instructions. Complementing all the latest developments, I just ask each one of you to keep your heart lit, keep your heart vibrating high, don't lose everything that you have already achieved. As has already been said, call us at any time, as many times as you need, and we will be there helping each of you. My mission on this planet is almost complete. After the entire ascension process, Maitreya will take over the new stage of this planet. But I will never, at any time, abandon any of you. Because I'm not out here, I'm not in heaven, I'm not in paradise. I hope to be inside everyone's heart. So you don't even need to call me verbally, one thought and I already know that you need help, because I'm in there, at least I hope I am. Learn to call us, learn to ask for our help. Why is it so difficult for many to ask for our help? You always ask each other for help, without any shame. Why don't they ask us for help? Do you still have those limiting beliefs that you don't deserve, that we are up there sitting on golden thrones, watching what you do and judging? I would like to believe that no one else thinks like this. So why is it so difficult for you to ask for our help? Always with that answer on the tip of your tongue, I don't hear anything. I see nothing. I don't feel anything. However, your answer may be coming to you anyway, for a sentence said by someone, for a sentence said on the radio, on TV, for a song you listen to, there will be your answer. But you limit yourself to just having to hear, or see, or feel. And since this doesn't happen, you think you never get the answer. As long as you think like this, you will never really have the answer. Because we are not so explicit in saying exactly what you want to hear. We manipulate time and situations, so you see what you asked for. But how your heart is closed through, I don't see. I do not hear. I don't feel it, you don't realize either. The answer is right there in front of you, but you don't realize it. We've said it here several times and I'll say it again, there will come a time when you won't be able to ask for help from each other because nothing will work for that. So what are you going to do? Are you going to run down the street looking for someone to help you? Are you going to run out in despair crying and screaming? I want help, I want help. Or do you know that we are there inside your hearts? Just say, I need help, and that's it. The help will be there. Or is your ego still too high, too strong to admit that you need help? There are many reasons why you don't listen to us, why you don't understand the answers we give, because we always respond. But you let it pass, you don't observe, you don't notice, and the answer remains in the air. So we will insist on this many times. Stop asking others for help, help has to be asked from us, not from others, the other can do nothing for you. Are you putting us and each other on the same level? I do not think so. So who can do better for you, us, or the other? This lesson is difficult for you to learn, that's what I see most. Help me with this, help me with that, help me so and so. Oh, and the worst thing is, they ask someone else for help, that's the worst thing. Did the other person ask you to ask him for help? Many times no, the other person doesn't even know and you're asking for it. This is invasion of free will. Haven't you guys learned this yet? So, start observing these small mistakes that you still make. If you want help, ask us, but don't ask for someone else. The only points in which you can ask for others is when you are still small beings, who are not yet in a position to ask for them. Because even those who are in a coma, who are unable to think, you need to ask their higher self for permission to ask for it, but you don't do that. You keep begging, asking, begging for someone else's energy, many times it's not even for you, it's for someone else. Stop it. You haven't lost this habit yet. You want help, ask for ours, not someone else's. Don't ask for the other. Do you want to help each other? Send light. Send light so that the situation he is experiencing is resolved. Perfect, you can do that. But it's not asking someone else, for someone, neither for you nor for anyone else. We will insist on this forever, so that you can learn. But it seems to be difficult. I keep seeing you asking for yourself and for others. Why is it so difficult to ask for our help? Why? Stop depending on others to solve problems that are yours, not the other person's. What happens when you ask someone else for help? He feels obliged to help you. He didn't ask for that. He didn't ask you. Look, ask me to help you. You threw a load at him that he didn't ask for, so he feels obliged to do it, and often, he doesn't do it from the heart. Do you understand the attitude you take? No, many don't understand. Many continue to ask others for help. Repeating once again, there will be a moment when there won't be someone else for you to count on. And then what will you do? You've never tried to ask for our help, so now, are you going to wake up and ask? Yes, we will be there, we are not like you. Ah, if you never asked, now I won't do it either. Of course. Well, be there, but you could be much better off if you had asked for help sooner. Understand, you don't ask anyone for help, people help if they want. It's your problem, nobody has anything to do with it, nobody has to help you, it's your problem, you need to solve it. So ask for our help and we will help you resolve it. It is not the other that will solve your problem. Learn this. Stop asking each other for help. Is it so difficult to understand? I don't think so. I think this is a habit that you haven't managed to break yet. But I think it's good that you try. At least try to stop asking others for help. You all have your own light energy, you are all capable of self-help. Why ask someone else? It doesn't make any sense. Hear these words with your heart, not in anger because I am saying this. You need to learn to listen to your mistakes with your heart, and admit it. It's really me asking for help from others. Great, you are at least aware of your mistake, so now avoid repeating it. This is the great closure, this is the great wisdom. There are still many wrong habits in you, and little by little we are making you aware of them and improving them, so that they can be eliminated from your minds, because they are not habits compatible with the fifth dimension. Only that. Don't spread your problems. No one has anything to do with it, it's your problem. No one needs to know your problem. Spreading the problem so that someone says, "Ah, it'll help you," is not very good. Stop it. The problem is heavy, sit with us and talk to us, and we will definitely ease your burden. It is not by spreading your problem that it will be solved, because many people may be clapping for your problem, and sending you a lot of negative energy so that you do not solve it. Have you thought about it? That not everyone you ask for help receives with an open heart? Many laugh at your suffering and worse, feed it so that you suffer more. Is this what you want? So there is no reason to spread the suffering. The suffering belongs to each of you, not to others. It is part of your journey, of what you emanated and are receiving back. Does anyone have anything to do with this? No, there isn't. Listen to this video very carefully, with an open heart, not with your mind. Let's stop with, "I can't do it. I do not see. I do not hear." Let's stop this, because the day you say, "I can hear. I am able to see. I am able to feel," everything will change. But this has to be said from the heart and believing every word. Then yes, you will be able to see, hear, feel, whatever is necessary at the moment. Take the test. Believe my words. You need to change, you need to learn, so that the quantum of light that you achieved with the journey of forgiveness is maintained. We are here to help you, always, but you need to stop doing things wrong, or at least start trying. I tell you, it's a start.